Hey there! This is a guide on different Genji playstyles, where we're going to be discussing how to act as Genji in different situations to maximize your impact on the match. Hello guys, and welcome to the dojo. First things first, we want to thank our supporters on Patreon who help in keeping the dojo running. This is a video requested by them. Support us and join the patron ranks. You can get coached by our professional coaches in return. Click the card right now to learn more. Alright, let's talk about Genji. He's had his place as a crowd favorite for a very long time. He's a high-risk, high-impact character with such versatility that he can be used in nearly all situations. With elite looks and awesome moves, there's no wonder a lot of players want to learn him. On this guide, we're building on our basic guides about Genji and going to analyze different playstyles that you can switch between. Knowing how to play different playstyles gives you the freedom to find your way more easily, to switch between styles when there's a need for that, and also allows reading the enemy Genji player better. Genji is a flanker and an opportunist. You're not required to do a lot of direct damage. Rather, you're someone securing kills for the team, farming ult, and laying waste to them with your Dragon Blade. Genji has two distinct playstyles that we're going to be talking about. A hyper-aggressive playstyle that builds on the versatility of the character but depends on the team setting heavily, and a less aggressive one, which is waiting for good opportunities to strike, hits and runs, and securing kills effectively. Switching between these really depends on your preference and on what the enemy team has. If they run a stun-heavy comp, it's really hard to do anything meaningful with a hyper-aggressive style, as they're likely to peel for their supports and stun-lock you when you get too close. Watch what the enemy has and how they play their game, and decide which style is the best to use in the current situation. Let's discuss these styles. If you're a new Genji player, we recommend that you go with the less aggressive style, as it's the safer of the two, allowing you to get a grasp on Genji's possibilities before you throw yourself into the action. Some of the pro players are doing this playstyle as well. Let's see a gameplay clip from Shadowburn, who plays a calm and calculated Genji. You can see that he's hiding in the beginning, avoiding the possibility to be spotted. He waits for his team to engage first, and then he goes in with all he has. Even though we call this the calculated playstyle, when you commit to go in, you go in full, hacking and slashing at the enemies fervently. Even without using the ultimate, he's able to do a lot of damage to the enemies who are stuck in a small room. The important thing in the previous clip is seeing the raw strength and versatility of Genji, even without using his powerful ultimate. If you stay alive, you'll have more opportunities to do your job. Balancing between how passive or aggressive you should be is an art in and of itself. You don't want to be too exposed, but you do want to do damage continuously to farm that ultimate and threaten the enemies in the same time. Okay, so let's talk about some of the strengths and weaknesses of this playstyle, starting with the pros. You have a lot of opportunities to strike because you're waiting for the right moment to jump in and use your kit. It's easier to stay alive because you're not always in the midst of your opponents. You have time to think and pick your targets before going in. This requires more game sense, and it's less skill dependent. It's easier to have spectacular ultimates with many kills with this style. You can pick the most important targets with better precision because of the hit and run style. Let's talk about the cons for this playstyle. You have to be able to play around the enemy's support ultimates because they can counter your ultimate easily. Your ultimate will charge slower than with the hyper-aggressive style. That's because you're doing less direct damage to the enemies. You're usually not as threatening as with a hyper-aggressive style, and if you don't judge situations well, you can go in at the wrong time or attack the wrong target and die right away. And let's not forget that even professionals can have some bad ultimates. See the next clip. Seagull positions himself in a way that the enemies coming for the point won't be able to spot him right away. Waiting for the best opportunity to strike, he decides to go for the DPS of the enemy team, using the blade on the soldier. However, he fails to connect right away and burns the dash as well, leaving him without mobility. Alright, let's talk about the other style. When you're going hyper-aggressive, you don't really care about being shady or trying to avoid attention from the enemies. Your goal is to do a lot of damage quickly, and have your ultimate as many times as possible, preferably before the enemy supports can counter you. Let's go ahead and see an example of a good ultimate. Genji gets a nano and dashes right into the enemy team, pulling out that blade quickly. There are no enemy support ultimates yet that could prevent the damage, so Genji has free reign. Libero is unbelievably quick in changing targets here. The really important piece in this previous one is that he was able to ult before the enemy supports. Being hyper aggressive and always harassing the enemies directly will net you a lot of ultimate charge. So let's talk about the strengths here. You're going to have a lot more basic kills with this style, as you're always doing raw damage to the enemies. Your ultimate will charge faster, giving you opportunities to get kills with it, and your enemies are going to have more anxiety because of your presence. They may even change their lineup just to counter you, which gives opportunity for your team to react accordingly. And here are some of the weaknesses. You need to be really skilled with Genji's kit in order to survive all the dives. And you need to master the timing and sequence of your combos, and should be quick to realize when you should withdraw. This needs a lot of experience and game sense. So how do we practice these? Aim, skill usage, and timing is the most important. You can see our other Genji videos for some drills and exercises. Setting up a custom game will help you with your ability sequences, but the most important thing is to hone your game sense. Review your game and learn from that. You can also opt in to OmniCoach, which is a coaching service that will help you in understanding your current mistakes. It pinpoints where you can improve and how by giving you actionable tips, statistics, and exercises. If you're interested, click the card right now. If you want to learn hands-on from the best Genji players around, watch their streams and VODs. Look for some of these following names: EQO, Shadowburn, Fleta, Architect, Agilities, and Libero. If you have your own favorite and we failed to mention it, leave a comment below and explain why you think that they're the one that we need to learn from. Thank you guys for watching our video. If you liked it, please subscribe to the channel, enabling the notification bell. Like, share, and leave a comment below with your preferred style and how you're practicing it. Our Discord community awaits you. Join with a link in the description. See you guys in the next one.